What if I told you that you could get this for 400,000 Rand? My name is Mangalizo Hincho. Thank you for choosing Bonabay Universe. This is the FOTON Tunland G7, and it is one exciting bakkie. It's one of the most affordable bakkies in the South African market. Why should you choose it? That's the question we're going to answer today, because I have this car. I've had it for like 2 days now, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this car, because it is my absolute dream, and it's been my absolute dream to do this job, and I'm very, very blessed to be able to do this. So let's start talking about what's underneath the bonnet. 2-litre turbocharged diesel engine, which is so reliable that it could run for 48 hours with no problems at all, producing 120 kilowatts, 390 newton meters of torque. So it uses a rear-wheel drive system by an 8-speed automatic gearbox. So let's start talking about the design. I love the fact that they had FOTON. They decided to put the FOTON name, not the badge, at the front, because I do think that the badge looks a bit weird. It looks like an Adidas, upside down Adidas. So I'm glad that they put FOTON at the front. And then as we move over, we've got these beautiful LEDs over here. We've got fog lights over here. And then moving over to the side, nothing really interesting that much. We've got big, massive wheels, 19-inch alloy wheels all around the car. And then obviously we need a side step. And then it's got keyless entry as well. If I press this button right here, oh, there we go, it's unlocked now. Oh, I have to long press. This is a double cab. I'm going to show you the interior in a quick bit, but let me just move over to the side. Slightly chunky wheel arch at the back. The cars are very, very up high. I'll just show you right here what's the ground clearance. And as we move over to the side, we've got this beautiful design of a rear light over here, overlay and how it looks when it's lit. And this car won Bakkie of the Year in 2024. Also, if you wanted this bakkie and you live in Durban, you have to contact Eric or Yako at these numbers. CMH Photon Bluff, it's in Durban, so that's the 031 right there. The most interesting thing, I guess, at the back would be this, right? I like it. It's got Tunland G7 embedded on the steel, so I quite like this. It's got a bed, which is pretty decent size. I like it. I really do like it. But you're not really interested in that. Let me show you the main business, because you're going to be inside this car for the most time. Let me show you the interior quite quickly. So if I just unlock my car, there we go, I can just easily see my mirror control. So if I stop the car, I could control my mirrors, adjust them electronically. It's got lock buttons here, windows, all electric. We've got shift pedals, which I haven't really necessarily think I like them in bakkies. I mean, it's a massive car, I don't need shift pedals. Doesn't make sense to me. Some people like them, I just don't. That's my personal preference. But beautiful leather steering wheel. We've got this, it's got cruise control, it's got different modes. We've got the radio, I've got Bluetooth connectivity, and pretty much that's it. You don't have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. These are basically your air vents. They don't really feel cheap, you know. Nothing in this car actually feels cheap. Doesn't. A massive long digital cluster over here. We've got dials as well over here. So if I touch like so, I could adjust my brightness like a cell phone. There's hotspot, there's Wi-Fi, there's Bluetooth, there's the works basically. And then if I press home, these are my options. And we've got skin change it to red. So that you've only got 2 options, blue and red. And then your Bluetooth connectivity, user guide, system setting, blah blah blah. And then we've got climate control. Something that I've always wanted back in cars is a climate control that I can just control using the dials or buttons, not really touch the screen, because I think it's filthy and disgusting. So great work here by FOTON for doing that. And also not bad quality, I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad. It's not the most expensive. It's not bad, I quite like it. I don't really mind it. So here you can store your cell phone or something. Basically, yeah. So you've got your driving modes here, Eco, Normal and Sport. You've got traction control off. You've got hill descent button here, in which I'll show you just now. So you press this button. If you don't know what hill descent is, you press this button and the car will literally brake on its own. We've got heated and ventilated leather seats. So what's going to happen now, I'm going to sit at the back and show you the back sitting experience. There we go. Sitting at the back is quite okay. I get a decent space of foot room actually, and then knee room. I'll have to readjust my seat because I was sitting so far back. You've got back pockets over here. You can see what's happening at the front. You can see what's happening from this side doing this. You could just see everything basically. So the visibility is not so bad. You've got AC vents over here, AC slats over here. You could just easily control them like so. At the back as well. So not only the driver has the ability to control the climate, you can also do it here at the back. So it's not quite too bad. You've also got cubby holders at the back, so that's quite cool. One thing I find intrusive about this car when it comes to sitting positions is usually in cars, if the driver has his seatbelt on and the front passenger has his seatbelt on, basically the front row, if they're buckled up, doesn't matter what happens with the back row, right? Not in this car. This car will just beep every single second for the passengers at the back who haven't buckled up. So I don't know. It's a safety feature. It ensures that everyone in the cabin is safe. However, it's quite intrusive. Let me take it for a drive. I need to move along. You need to see me driving up, so I'll just leave and then come back. Hello auntie. How are you? You have a bakkie? You like mine? Why not buy it? It's cheap. It's 400,000 rand. Once again, thank you for choosing Bonabay Universe. Stay along for the hill descent feature and some stuff. Cheers. Back of me. I don't know why I'm looking at the mirrors because it's got a reverse camera. But anyway, I don't know. Because this is a bakkie, I feel like I have to climb onto something. That's what she said. Not bad. Absolutely not bad. And that's just normal. This also has sport, but we don't want to experience sport on a bakkie. I think it's utterly stupid. So what's it like to drive? That warranty is the most important thing. This thing is 400,000 rand, which means you might be paying about 4,000, 5,000 rand a month, depending on your credit score and your balloon payments options and whatnot. I'm not really an expert in financing cars. However, I'll tell you that this car, as far as I'm concerned, is alright. As far as I'm concerned, it is a good car. It responds really well. It's got a very good engine, gearbox as well. Well reputable company. So basically what the Chinese did with this car is they've taken a company that is well known for producing engines, given it the most reliable engine, gave it a turbocharger, and also the gearbox as well. Gave it a ZF, which is also a reputable company in the motoring industry. Gave it also a good gearbox. So why should you complain? Why would you whine about not having a good car? This, as far as I'm concerned, is an alright bakkie. But a bakkie is a bakkie if you climb stuff. But what can we climb in Durban? There's absolutely nothing we could climb in Durban. So far we can just enjoy the road. On the road it feels absolutely good. It feels really good. It feels very confident. It reminds me of a car that I just reviewed not so long ago, which was the V-Cross. Obviously the price point is way too different. It does feel like the V-Cross, very comfortable, very confident on the road. The dampers, this is as comfortable as the V-Cross actually. It is very comfortable. The dampers, nothing too complicated like the Germans. It's very simple. They just put a very easy, very simple suspension system and it works. For the city, it does. fuel consumption wise, this thing is not so bad for a BAKKIE because it has, if it's a manual, it's got a 6-speed automatic gearbox. I mean, 6-speed manual gearbox. If it's automatic, it's got an 8-speed auto. So that's not too bad because it changes gears quite easily. It changes gears practically, say, at 1,200 RPM, which by the way, it reaches its full potential of 390 Newton meters of torque, which is just not bad at all. See, I feel like my dad era is becoming closer and closer and closer because I'm starting to review dad cars for some reason. Not so long ago, I reviewed the Mu X and the V-Cross, and I drove the Jeep Wrangler, and I've had some fun with massive cars. I'm enjoying massive cars. Sport cars, do I miss them? Absolutely. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. But big cars, I like them. And there's a lot of you who actually like these cars. Why not get something super cheap? Maybe keep it. If you don't trust it that much, keep it for the 5 years it's got its warranty. And after that 5 years, maybe then decide to buy whatever it is that you wanted to buy originally. Or you could keep it because, I mean, if it's gone for 5 years and it hasn't got any problem, why change it? It's alright. As far as I'm concerned, it's alright. So right now I'm going to show you how to use the hill descent feature, and you're going to see the car basically controlling itself as it descends through that hill, right? So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to set the car to neutral and brake down, put it to D, and then press the hill descent button. Now on my cluster you're going to see the hill descent symbol over there, and that's when you know that you are ready. So when I have my cameraman hop outside, and basically so that you'd see the car, how it reacts when it goes downhill with that feature. I'm not going to be pressing any brakes, the car's just going to on its own. So it's, there we go. So it's braking on its own. That is gorgeous, that. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. No brakes whatsoever. It's keeping it at 8 kilometers an hour. And pretty much that's it. So catch me for part 2 where I drive the single cab and I'll show you the ultimate BAKKIE driving. My name is Bonabay Universe. Once again, thank you for choosing Bonabay Universe. And also don't forget to call Photon Bluff at this number